So I was driving in my car when I had this particular vision. And actually, as I was driving, I turned the car radio on to a Christian radio station. And they were singing a song about the reindeers and dancers and prancers. And as they were singing the song, I was kind of surprised that this song was on the Christian radio station. And so I immediately went to turn it off. As I went to turn it off, I was pulled into a vision, and then I saw Jesus, and he was in the field. He was standing with his clipboard, and he was looking at his harvest, and he was taking notes. As he was taking notes, he knew that I was there, and then he said, then he said to me, that kind of music is filth to me. And he said, I am looking at the bride right now. And the bride is not seeing that I'm standing in front of her and I'm taking notes of all that she's doing. I'm taking notes of all of her ways. And then he began to say, well, with the 5 virgins, the 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish virgins, like that decision was made from him being in the field of why the door was closed, because he was taking note. He said, now is a season where I'm seeing the 5 wise virgins and I'm seeing the 5 foolish virgins. I'm going toward the earth, and I'm taking notes, and I'm writing down and documenting what it is that I see my bride doing. Now, I want to go back to when I am taken into a vision with Jesus. The power of the bridegroom is so strong. Because in him you see everything. In him you're fulfilled. In him you see eternity. It's like a woman that's pregnant and she's carrying her husband's child, but she's not feeling the pain of it. It's the husband that's feeling the backache. When labor comes and she's pushing, she's not feeling the pain of it. The husband is feeling it. So she delivers this child in this wonderful way, with burden free, because the husband is carrying all of the weight of it. That's what Jesus is like to his bride. And it's like a husband. He's having a awful day at work, and he's encountering a lot of satanic attack. His wife is at home, and she sees what her husband is going through at work in the spirit, and she begins to pray, and she begins to intercede for him. When he gets home, and she's there waiting at the door for him, and she's offering to him everything that he needs to recover from that day. That's who Jesus Christ is to his bride. So when you're in that presence, you learn, you see that, you understand love from multi-dimension. You understand the depth of the love of Yeshua in ways that you cannot be taught, but you can only receive from being in his presence. It fills your cup. It fills your love cup. And so when you come out of his presence, your urge to love, your urge to give it's different, because you are in the presence of somebody who loves endlessly, somebody who gives endlessly, somebody who sacrifices endlessly. So when Jesus was on this earth, and he had said, I think it was in John I think 20, when he said, don't cling to me after he had died, and he had said, don't cling to me, I've yet to return to the Father. So when you're in the presence of Jesus, you want to cling to him. But instead of him saying, no, I'm not yet returned to the Father, he's teaching you, well, okay, we have to do this work together. Let's get through this moment together, and then we'll be together. And so it's like his spirit holds you in place. It's the spirit that he shoots out to you, holds you in place, holds you in the covenant of staying where you are and in doing the work that he needs you to do. If not, you would not be able to contain yourself. You would run to him, embrace him, and would never want to let go of Yeshua. That is the mighty power of Yeshua. It is an all-consuming fire of love, of endless mercy, of endless caring. In him is eternity, and you sense and you feel that he has in him everything that you will ever need, that there's nothing you as a bride could dream of or conceive of in your mind that he does not have. That's the kind of love that embraces you. It's like when you come out of these visions, you don't want to hear about Santa Claus. You don't want to hear about no reindeer. You don't want to participate in any of these abominations, because to Christ it's an abomination. And not only that, because we're in the reign of Yeshua, meaning when Jesus was born, it was the reign of Jesus on the earth. That wise men came from the east just to give him gifts. When Jesus was teaching and his ministry began, it was all about his ministry and his death and his resurrection. That was a period. Now we're in this new era. We're in the era and the time frame of Yeshua. If you were to look on the timeline of time, you would only see the blood and you would only see Yeshua. It is the time of Jesus Christ. It is the reign of Jesus Christ on this earth at this moment. If the bride is not recognizing that it's the reign of Jesus Christ, she's going to miss him and the door is going to be closed. So Jesus is trying to wake up his bride, but some are refusing. Some wants to keep sleeping. But Jesus already finished the work. He has already finished the work on the cross and finished the work of preparing a place for us in heaven. Now his spirit is going out. Now he's going through and he's looking at his bride face to face. And if the bride eyes open, they would see Yeshua in front of them, examining them. So I pray that this holiday season, that we celebrate Emmanuel. We celebrate Yeshua. We celebrate the Son of God as it's intended, with a clear, clean heart. And we're really sacrificing our hearts to him, because he's examining us. And if we're found wanting and we're refusing to change and we want to blend with the world, we will find that it's too late. So may the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. God bless. Amen.